This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. The two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3 days more, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstrom. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Noles will kick this away to get us going here. Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They're going to the air on the first play. Catch made on the right side. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Lose the ball to the 33.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that track route and picks up a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense has got it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On the ground, it's Pringle. Stopped right at the line in the first play. Nothing there. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, it's Nolan. He'll try a pass here. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And the Seminoles hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Pressure is coming. Pass rush swarming him again.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a statement with back-to-back sacks, starting with that first and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on third down.
Here comes third and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So here we go. Third and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Defense is coming after him. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now third and goal, you come up with a sack. Backs against the wall. They get his sack, and now forcing him into a possible field goal. And that's a win for the defense.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? With the catch, it's Ross. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Same tailback, another carry. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
To the air, it's Nolan. It's a short completion of the tight end. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here comes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
The Noles are looking to keep this drive going. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. It's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go, 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Seminoles. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And the PAT makes it 10-7. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Martin. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The receiver. Aggressive spin there. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Nobody hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Scanning the field. It's Nolan. Pass pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They miss this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
And the return is brought down by that coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Love the aggressive mindset from this defensive coordinator. 3rd down and long. Why not bring the blitz? Roll the dice. Play a little man coverage on the back end. Hope you get there before the quarterback can make you pay for it. And then come up with a sack.
So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Nolan. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted. Follows the big with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd down play coming up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Martin. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Over the middle and incomplete. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looks right for a quick completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with 1st and goal.
Jackrabbit. Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Gorilla. Gorilla.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off amongst the defense and get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Nolan. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Florida State. There was no catching him that time.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Catch made to the sideline, but they get nothing out of it. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been when he left it in the end zone. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to throw. It's Nolan. He's running out of time here. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! Tackled right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down to 15.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Correct snap. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Caught behind the line, it's Pringle. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. And the huge play wiped out by the penalty could be a crushing moment for this offense. Here's the second down play. Wants to throw it. Snags a quick throw. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking deep to the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Knowles. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires quickly to the left. And he's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Not able to connect. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Ross. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. So far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Let's go. Arrow. Timber.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Right now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's looking deep again. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. To throw, it's Nolan. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Breaks into the open. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. Pulls it in. It's Pringle. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pulls it in. It's Pringle. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Noles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Seminoles pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They were not going to catch him that time.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Receiver in motion now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Nice grab. It's Gibson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
And moves the ball to the 35 and another 1st down. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the 1st down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a quick grab. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the 1st, and it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Noles come up to the line in the hurry-up. Play action here on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
On a drive that just won't end, it's 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is caught. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
Brings up 2nd down.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Now, Penn State.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And he drops back in the gun. Pass caught. Fights through a tackle. An exciting spin move that doesn't produce much of a gain. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this one is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the 4th quarter. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
And looking for a big play here. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Florida State, 43.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He's sacked to be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
A loss of 9 on the play. Second down coming up.
Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to